Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Fallout New Vegas, and we're going to be finishing up the main story as much as we possibly can within this next hour. So let's take a look here and see what we've got next. So last time we found our way down into Mr. House's lair and took care of him. So next we need to return to Caesar and let him know that Mr. House has been taken care of.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
All right.
Your belongings will be returned to you. Ah, wait.
So we just need to make our way back up. I need to eat something though. Let me just take a quick look at my status here. Yeah, water's a little high. A little bit of food wouldn't hurt. Oh, a couple of waters there. Some root fruit. And there we go. That takes care of my sleep. So the only thing I don't really like about the hardcore mode is just that kind of feels like sleeping just isn't really a big necessity, because all you do is you drink some coffee or you drink some Nuka-Cola and you're basically fine to kind of just continue on. But I do kind of wish it would do.
If you're injured,
I can ask her about the Burn Man. Well, tell me about the Burn Man.
a vengeful spirit. Some of the more superstitious women claim. He was a great leader of the Legion before he failed Caesar. The story says he was set on fire and thrown into the Grand Canyon, but his angry spirit rose from the ashes of his corpse, looking for revenge. Nonsense probably, but there's no doubt that many in the Legion believe he's still alive somehow.
Alright, you're a doctor?
I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries. Healing powders and all that. I'm always running low on Xander root. Plenty of Brock flowers, though.
Alright, you are using one Brock flower per Xander root, right?
Oh, I've been using 2 roots per flower. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day.
Alright, goodbye.
Okay.
But if they decided to make it to where drinking Nuka-Cola was kind of more of like a temporary solution, like it would reduce your current sleep by a little bit, but it would increase like your sleep buildup by 1.1 times, I think that would be a little bit better. Just because, or at least like until you like actually found a place and went to sleep. And then once you went to sleep, it completely reset the debuff from the caffeine kind of stuff. I think that would have been a little bit of a better solution rather than just, well, you know, you can just stay up as long as you want. All you got to do is just drink some soda and coffee. All right.
I've read Mr. House's obituary. Had a high opinion of himself, didn't he? With Mr. House out of the way, I can focus on smoothing out a few lingering complications elsewhere in the Mojave. First up are the boomers of Nellis Air Force Base, a tribe so reclusive it lobs artillery shells at anyone who comes near their settlement. I want you to offer them an alliance with my Legion. My terms are simple. Target their guns against the NCR side of the dam when I assault it, and they can keep their freedom. If you find they aren't amenable to this offer, destroy them.
Alright, well, I've already won over the boomers. They'll do as I say.
Is that so? You are good, aren't you? If the boomers will toe the line, I can focus on other preparations. But not without first rewarding your initiative. Now, moving on. I want you to forge an alliance between Caesar's Legion and the White Glove Society. They used to be cannibals. I expect that information can be used to manipulate them. Go to... God damn it!
Alright, is this the first time you've experienced a sudden onset of headaches?
Never this bad before. Fuck this. I'm going to lie down. Come back later. Tomorrow.
Alright, well, now I am liked by the Caesar's Legion and disliked by the NCR.
Morning.
Alright.
I suspect you'll be a valuable asset to the...
Was there something you needed me to do?
There's a gambler, Martina Grosbeck, who has a knack for learning other people's secrets and passing that information along for a price. The Omertas, who run Gomorrah, have become suspicious of Martina's frequent visits to their casino. Soon they'll pay her a visit of their own.
I'll check up on her for you.
Good. Martina frequents the Vault 21 gift shop on the Strip. Hurry along, and she still may be in one piece by the time you get there.
Alright. So let's take a look here. So he started giving me a quest to... Let's see here. So, yeah, I have to tell him that the White Glove Society won't support the Legion. Alright, well, if I continue working with the Legion, the NCR is going to brand me as someone who's not very helpful to them. So, that's what we were going with to begin with, so that should be fine. Alright.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Alright, 5 caps. It's not terrible.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Alright, so next we're gonna go and find this mole person. Let's see here. So grease lightning is still good, 2-step goodbye is still good. Laser detonator, which I really don't need to be using the laser detonator in my inventory anymore, but took out all my other weapons. So, you said that she was staying at Vault 21. But I would really like to see this game kind of get a little bit of a tech facelift by getting it put into like the more modern day Fallout engine. Just because I think it would be a little bit more interesting to see everything kind of built around like the Fallout 4, Fallout 76, that kind of stuff. I'd like to see it kind of get built around that. But I don't know if Bethesda can do that. I know they own the rights to the IP, but I don't know how it works like when they contracted out the game to another studio. I don't know if they could go back and make more of this, or if they would have
This
to...
ain't your business. Walk off and forget you saw anything.
So, we got a couple options here. You don't know me, your boss does. We're very good friends. You should leave. Or, Legion is watching out for this woman. Go ahead and cross them, I dare you. Well, if I do this, then this basically outs her as a Legion spy. But if I do this, this basically makes it to where they're not going to really deal with her, but they don't have the ability to ask a lot of questions.
What? Oh, shit. I heard of you. Look, we didn't mean nothing by this. Just following orders. You want us gone, we're gone. No problem. Business is
Gamora
good.
is always
the family's
open
got money.
for business.
Of course. Gamora is where the action is.
All right.
Thank you. They were going to kill me.
Are you all right?
I'll be fine. Eventually.
Why were the Emeritus out to kill you?
I may have overheard some things at Gamora that I passed on to the NCR. That's all. Honest.
You work with the NCR? It was the Legion who sent me to protect you.
What? I only talked to Captain Curtis over at McCarran. I would never work at Slavers. Honest.
So you're a spy?
No. Well, not really. I mean, I'm not listening through doors or sneaking around or anything. People talk out loud, and I just pay attention. The NCR likes to keep tabs on the activities of the families, and they pay me good caps to hang around the casinos and keep my ears open.
Dangerous work.
It isn't normally. The NCR wanted me to just gamble and listen, nothing else. Okay.
All right. Well, what do you do around here?
I do odd jobs here and there, usually helping Sarah keep the vault tidy. I came to New Vegas to be a professional gambler. Too bad for me that the professional part isn't working out so good. But I love gambling, so I'm here to stay on the strip until they kick me out.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, so... She's claiming that she's not part of the Legion, yet the Legion has a vested interest in keeping her safe.
Looks
House
like
is
Mr.
dead.
House ran out
This
of luck,
time
huh?
for good.
I, for some reason, do have quest marker still in here.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
I'm glad those damn bombs.
Did you hear? Traveling in that
Should've
ship's
let
got
me
a
kill
lot
the
easier
Fiend's
now
leader.
that the Fiend's leaders are dead.
Don't worry. I'll stay out of trouble from now on.
All right. Well,
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash.
I guess it's just there to kind of let you know that this is the person that you are supposed to be protecting and make sure that she doesn't die, which is fine. And then all the Emerita thugs are going to be going out. Alright, we should be good to head back to the Legion. This... Don't remember if it's this area or if it's the other area, but game likes to crash on me whenever I fast travel from certain points, so I'm gonna try it.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
Alright, so I'll just keep my power fist. Get the sneak vision going. It's much better than the... It's much better than just using the Vault Light, because the Vault Tech Pip-Boy light just doesn't really light up a very large area, so it's still kind of difficult to see. And this should make it to where it's much easier to actually like see against the background. The red tint is a little bit annoying, but it should be fine. Alright, so let's come up here. Head back in. I do not like this transition here. just because it likes to stick, and whenever the game sticks like this, it's kind of meaning that game's getting ready to crash. Alright, so we've taken care of Mr. House, we've protected an asset, we've worked with the boomers. So I'm guessing that if I... Oh, it looks like he's awake again.
Was there more for us to discuss?
Alright, well, Martina said that she sold her information to Captain Curtis in the NCR.
I know the captain well. If you wish to be of service, go talk to him. Bear in mind that you are now responsible for guarding the secret of his true allegiance. If the NCR finds out, we'll know how that happened.
Alright, well, I was able to convince the Emerita thugs that the crossing of the Legion was an unwise decision.
Excellent. Had you simply killed them, the Omertas would have sent another group after Martina eventually. You've saved me the trouble of coming up with a more permanent solution. And Martina is free to go about her business as usual. Well done.
Alright. Well, what can you tell me about the Burn Man?
Ah, yes. We are forbidden from speaking his true name. He was a shaman of some kind before he met Caesar, a holy man from out of the Utah. The Burn Man proved dangerous, unpredictable, and impossible to kill. He helped Caesar form the Legion, but almost led it to destruction.
Alright.
Wale.
Alright, Kaiser.
The last time we met, I believe we were talking about the White Glove Society.
So, I'm concerned your headaches might be symptoms of a more serious condition.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm in excellent health. And we have other matters to discuss. Have you been successful in your efforts to recruit the White Glove Society?
Alright, well, there's no way that the White Gloves will be cannibals again. I've seen already to that.
You've been resourceful in the past. Why are you a failure now? You'd best step up your performance with this next assignment. I want you to destroy the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. It's not a full-strength chapter, mind you. The profligates...
Are you okay?
Huh? Yeah. 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 The Brotherhood. Them.
Alright, you just experienced an absence seizure. Was this the first time?
I don't know. There have been a couple.
I'm concerned you may have a serious neurological condition.
Don't, but just leave it alone. I'm fine. Now, what was I saying? Right. Look for the Brotherhood's bunker around, Hidden Valley. My scouts saw some things. I'm going to bed. We'll talk later.
Hey.
So I'm trying to get it to where I can fix the auto dock, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me fix it. Alright, well, NCR doesn't like me very much anymore, which is fine. I was kind of expecting that. But... let's see here. So I don't have any more of the... Let's see here. I don't have any more of the Brotherhood missions. So I'm not sure if there's anything left that I can really do with them. Because once I destroy the bunker, it's basically it's done. But if I travel to the 188 and... Because the thing is like I can still get Veronica to leave the chapter of the Brotherhood.
What's up?
Think we should travel together?
Let's go make trouble.
And it looks like there's an NCR guy over there.
Whole future of New Vegas seems like it's up in the air. Guess I should wait things out before buying a condo in the Ultralux, huh?
Alright,
My favorite.
let's see here. Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time. Like what?
What are your goals?
I want... a dress.
Dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Alright, I'm just trying to get her to talk about Father Elijah so that I can give her his like last words.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
Alright, well, how do you feel about the other members?
I called them family before. That's not far off. Both the good and the bad. It's like a big, unending family reunion in that bunker. There's people you love, people you'll never speak to again, and it's always awkward when you run into someone you used to date.
Alright, do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
Okay, and what's their purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology. Controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
Alright,
Let's.
doesn't really seem like I can do a whole lot here. Because I actually don't want to blow that up while she's still a member. So, if we go to Helios... Oh, well, yeah, I've got an enemy nearby. I guess I can go to Helios and take over the power plant, I guess. Send the energy over to Legion territory. I'm gonna travel to Gibson's scrapyard instead of directly to Helios, just because the second I walk up to Helios 1, they're probably going to open fire on me. Which, I mean... Yeah, I worked with the Legion, but I mean, I didn't do anything directly to them other than launching a nuke at them. I mean, that's just one thing. Alright, well... Guess they're going to have a second battle for Helios 1. And I am going to start the battle off with Deathclaw Gauntlet. Yeah, because they're all hostile. This guy didn't see a thing. Alright. Well, I guess we can just take everything and repair it up. So it looks like they're just defending this place with what they're actually holding. Alright, well, second I move, they're probably going to spot me.
Trouble.
Yeah, man, your guns don't do enough to really stop me. Yeah, it's nice to get to the point where you can actually just like run around and one-shot people. Alright. So, it's interesting that they don't know what the Archimedes is, but there is a terminal right here at the very front that talks about its testing. That is a long message. Alright, well, let's go ahead and repair some of this stuff up. Yeah, these are all 26 pounds of weight. Yeah, I do not want to use my riot gear to repair that stuff up. So actually, I'm just going to drop that because I would rather not accidentally repair the wrong thing with a weapon I actually didn't want to repair it with. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Should be all good. Looks like they got a trap kit just like in the garbage there. And I guess I don't really need to be looting. Just because, doing pretty good on all the stuff. Food, supplies, water, lots of money. But I guess I mean, it's just nice to have stuff, I guess, but I don't really need the stuff. Alright. So we're back to some friendly people here. But I have not cleared out the rest of the hostiles. Thing is nice and brightly lit up here. Alright, so another copy of that same terminal. The reflector control password. Don't really need it because, another password, okay. Again, I don't really need them just because, I have science of 100, so I can hack into basically any terminal, as long as it doesn't require a password specifically. Alright. And caution now. Well, but I mean, like, no one's really around to see me, so I don't know where this other guy is at. Probably behind that door there.
Just jumpy. Just getting jumpy, I guess.
Alright, well, it looks like he was just, walking around, doing a patrol. Now he's just taking a little bit of a nap. And I'm pretty sure that that is everyone I need to worry about in here.
Hey, man. Yo.
Why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
What job do you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
Alright, well, how would someone retarget the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Okay. Goodbye.
Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
I'm sure that's a very reliable place to get a password from. I'm sure it's also very secure, too.
Hey, man.
What can I help you with?
Alright. Oh. So one of these terminals is booby-trapped, the other one has dogs guarding it. Reset the mainframe connection. Alright, we got a guy sleeping over here. Now he's taking a little bit more of a permanent nap. Alright, so this one, as we can kind of see the little red pips, that we got some enemies in here, and this is going to be a bunch of dogs. All the dogs are now taken care of. Yep. So I'm hoping that by completing this mission, Veronica will have enough, like, relationship points to be willing to share with me a little bit more about her past and wanted to separate from the Brotherhood. Alright, so down here we're going to have some turrets up there. But I'm just going to sneak in here. Alright, looks good. Some still active mines, though. I want to disarm that. Alright, well, we did set one off, but that's fine because we didn't take any damage from it. I'm just going to unlock this easy terminal. Which is kind of funny that this is easy because this means that no one here has enough intelligence to be able to hack this terminal. Alright, so all we got left to do is use the one successful non-dud. So that should have taken out all the turrets, and that should just leave the security bot down there.
You just made my game.
Don't really know how you cripple armor, but I crippled its armor. We got the sentry bot down here. Most likely is going to have some missiles in it. Alright, now that it's turned around, we can quickly sneak up behind it and take it out. Very glad that these aren't like the Fallout 4 ones that explode on death. Alright, well, we do have a safe here, so let's go ahead and pick this open. Lots of stuff in there. Extra pulse grenades, it's always good. Got anything else over here that could possibly be of some use? Doesn't really look like it. Alright, so we can just kind of continue on then. Alright, we should have another sentry bot that's going to be, or... yeah. Should be down in here. Take him out with one shot. Alright. That's pretty well money. That doesn't weigh anything. Alright. I'm gonna kind of keep on moving in here. I believe this is another, like, Mr. Gutsy. Yeah. No, I went down a little bit further than I wanted to, but it's fine. He didn't notice. And he also doesn't notice Veronica sneaking right into his face. Alright. That is definitely one of the things that I wish that more games had, where your allies setting off or failing at sneaking shouldn't really reflect upon your character. That's just because, like, you can't control, like, how they move. You can only control how you move. So if they choose to, like, run out into the line of sight of enemies and stuff, That's, I mean, like, you can't really control that. That's, you know, the AI being wonky and stuff. Alright, so we got the ID card. Got a couple ID cards, actually. Alright, this allows us to skip a little bit of a fight there. The fight's not incredibly difficult, it's just a bunch of Protectrons, and Protectrons aren't nearly as scary as Sentry bots are. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead. Need one piece of scrap metal. Should be some scrap metal around here somewhere. Some duct tape. Well, worst comes to worst, I can always just head back one section and check back there. It's a wrench. Or I can come up here and repair this robot using the security ID to convince him to go down there and repair it. So, took everything that I didn't want it to take. All right. So I believe I took a plate and a clipboard. I'm gonna drop that. Drop that. Anything else? No. All right. There we go. Now it's coming back on, and it's going to go down there and fix that for me. I don't even need to find any scrap metal. Alright. Bigger power grid. I don't really think that, so I don't really think that the Legion's really going to want to do anything with the power because they're pretty much just like they're like tech hermits. They don't really use technology. Like they use at most like ballistic weapons and melee weapons. They don't really use like energy weapons or anything like that. They don't really use very much technology at all.
Retargeting sequence initiated for Helios 1 reflector banks. The Archimedes laser systems will automatically initiate test fire upon completion.
be done here. Yep, so that was all these guys turning on.
Commencing attack on. Continue business.
All that taken care of. That's done. All that's done. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back out. I'm going to try talking to Ignacio again, now that I'm pretty sure I've overloaded the power plant, so, because it was set to dangerous output levels. So let's see what he has to say about that. And before I do that, just repair up my fist weapon here. You guys were shooting at me. I didn't come out here trying to fight you guys. You guys were shooting at me. Well, they branded me a traitor, so I had to take out the ones at the front, but that fight I did not initiate. Alright.
What can I help you with?
Yo.
Alright, well I guess that's all that I needed to do. So let's do, I put a spell on you next. So I am a little bit thirsty, a little bit hungry, and a little bit tired. But luckily, I have a house here in Novak. So I can go ahead, I can sleep a whole bunch. Oh, why did he run away from a little tiny rad scorpion? Alright. So, while I'm here, let's go ahead and take care of some of my weight. Without using the Gehenna. There we go. We got a bunch of service rifles. There we are. And I believe I've got some ruby casserole still stored in here. There we go. Yeah, I got 10 of them. Excellent. Alright, well, we're gonna take a good 20-hour nap. Probably gonna be dying of thirst and hunger when I wake up, but I mean, sometimes that's the price you pay whenever you need a good night's sleep. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead, bump up that dehydration a little bit more. Eat a couple of casseroles. And then we can drink some dirty water, because my radiation chip will take care of that. And welcome back. Sorry about that smash cut there. The game decided to crash on me, so
welcome back.
Had to go back, do all of Helios 1 all over again. The only difference was that this time, instead of a Mr. Gutsy in the very first room with the turrets, it was a RoboBrain instead. Still went through, did all the exact same stuff. And I just wanted to come in here and unload some of my stuff, and that's the only reason why I was coming in here. But the game decided to crash on me as I was walking into this shop, so let me see here. Should be good on selling all of this stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Take an extra power fist because I can use that to repair some other stuff. Doesn't really have like a whole lot of stuff that I really kind of want. I mean, I guess we can load up on some ammo and trade that to someone else. Alright, well, do you have anything that's like big ticket that I can take? Because that can make this a little bit easier, because these don't weigh anything. There we go. Alright, and so I can get rid of a lot of this ammo that I just picked up from him. And in fact, I can actually sell some ammo to him. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. There we go. Alright. So, as I was doing before, we're going to go and do put a spell on you again. Although I don't know how well this is going to work out now that I am not liked by the NCR. But I guess we can find out about that next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode.